Hello, my name is Nabila Aldina. I am student from Indonesian College of Economics. I want to talk about solutions to education inequality in Indonesia. Education is one of the main indicators of development and the quality of human resources. So that the quality of human resources is very depending on the quality of education. Education is a field that very important and strategic in national development because it is one of the determinants of the progress of a nation. Education is even the most effective means to improve the quality of life and the degree of welfare of the community, and which can lead the nation to achieve prosperity. Education is one of the main indicators of development and the quality of human resources. So that the quality of human resources is very depending on the quality of education. Education is a field that very important and strategic in national development because it is one of the determinants of the progress of a nation. Education is even the most effective means to improve the quality of life and the degree of welfare of the community, and which can lead the nation to achieve prosperity. Education as expressed in the Great Dictionary of Language Indonesia is defined as the process of changing one's attitudes and behavior or a group of people in an effort to mature humans through 12. Teaching and training. Other definitions of education put forward by M.G. Langefeldt that first, education is an adult human effort to guide immature human to maturity. Second, education is an effort to help children to carry out tasks in life so that he can be independent, mature, and responsible. Third, education is an effort to achieve ethical self-determination according to conscience. This understanding means that education is an activity to guide human children towards maturity and independence. Think this is done to equip children to treat their lives in the future which will come. So it can be said that the implementation of education cannot be separated from the perspective of humans and humanity. Taylor states that the essence of education is humanizing humans, which is a process that sees humans as a whole in its existence. Looking at the statement from this, it can be seen that in the educational process, there is a process of learning and learning, so that in education it is clear the process of making humans more human. The process of educating and being educated is an act that is fundamental because in it occur processes and actions that change and determine human way of life. Suharjo states that elementary schools are basically in an educational institution that organizes educational programs 17, 6 years for children aged 6-12. The same thing was said Fuad Ihsan, that elementary schools as a unit implement during that 6-year study program. Statements about other elementary schools put forward by Harmon and Jones that elementary schools usually serve children between the age of 5 and 11 years, or kindergarten through 6th grade. Some elementary schools comprise kindergarten through 4th grade and are called primary schools. These schools are usually followed by a middle school, which includes 5th through 8th grades. Elementary schools can also range from kindergarten to 8th grade. The educational process becomes an inseparable integral part of human resource development, or HR. as a subject as well as the object of development. Thus, education must be able to produce quality human resources and not be a burden for development in the community, namely human resources who are a source of strength or driving force for the whole process of development and life public. School plays a very important role as a formation of quality human resources. Through school, children learn to know and build skills and build their characteristics as provisions for adulthood. The school functions as a socializing agent by providing the intellectual and social experience from which children develop the skill, knowledge, interests, and attitudes that characterize them as individuals and that shape their abilities to perform adult roles. For most children, entering the first grade signal a change from being a home child to being a school child, a situation in which new roles and obligations are experienced. According to Horn, education is a continuous or internal process of higher adjustment for human beings who have developed physically and mentally, who are free and aware of God as manifest in the intellectual, emotional, and human environment from humans. From some understanding of education according to the expert, it can be concluded that education is guidance or assistance given by adults to the development of children to reach maturity with the aim that children are capable enough to carry out their own life tasks without the help of others. According to Ki Hajar Dewantara, our father of Indonesian national education, explained the meaning of education, namely, education is a demand of the life of the growth of children. As for the meaning, education is a guide all the natural force that exists in children, so that they are human and as human beings, members of society can attain the highest safety and happiness. In fact, the root of this social problem is the low quality of education. Education is a process of humanizing humans that can change their quality of life for the better. Education will also shape humans into civilized and moral beings. However, in reality, education has not fully touched the community, causing social problem is society. Evidence of the low quality of education in Indonesia can be seen from UNESCO's 2000 Data on the Human Development Index ranking. This index is a composition of the ranking of a country's achievements in various fields, such as education, health, and income per head. UNESCO found that Indonesia's Human Development Index is decreasing from year to year. Indonesia ranks 102 in 1996, ranked 90 in 1997, and ranked 105 in 1998 and ranked 109 in 1999 out of 174 countries in the world. The same thing can also be seen from the Political and Economic Risk Consultant or PIRC survey. The survey proves that the quality of education in Indonesia ranks 12 out of 12 countries in Asia. Indonesia's position is even under Vietnam, a country which is actually smaller than Indonesia. Ironically again, that report by the World Economic Forum Sweden 2000 reveals that Indonesia has a relatively low competitiveness, which is only ranked 37 out of 57 world countries that have been surveyed. In fact, Indonesia is only predicated as a follower in terms of technology development, not as a leader of 53 countries in the world. If we want to improve the quality of education in Indonesia, we also talk about standardization of the teaching we take. Of course, after going through the process of determining the standard to be taken, the world of education is constantly changing. The competencies needed by society are constantly changing, especially in the open world, namely in the modern world in the era of globalization. Competencies that must be possessed by someone in an educational institution must meet the standards. As we see today, standards and competencies in formal and informal education are seen only against standards and competencies. The quality of education is measured by standards and competencies in various areas, as well as the formation of new bodies to implement these standards and competencies, such as the National Education Standardization Agency. A review of standardization and competence to improve the quality of education finally led us to reveal the hidden danger, namely the possibility of education being constrained by competency standards alone, so that it loses the meaning and purpose of education. Indonesian students sometimes only think about how to achieve educational standards, not how the education taken is effective and usable. No matter how to get the results, or more especially the value obtained, the most important thing is to meet the value above the standards. Things like the above are very unfortunate because it means that education seems to lose its meaning because it gets competence standards too much. This is clearly one of the cases of the low quality of education in Indonesia. The solution to improve the quality of education in Indonesia is to improve the quality of teachers and the quality of facilities and infrastructure in each school or university. Not only in cities, even villages or hinterlands that are far from the center of government regular education. The government also needs to improve the education curriculum according to the changing needs of the times, so that education in Indonesia is not left behind by education in other countries that are far more advanced. This is also the fault of the state, which is not serious about improving education in Indonesia. Education is a continuous process and does not stop. In the education process, the nobility of human dignity is held tightly by humans. My hope is that education in Indonesia can be in line with education in other countries where the quality of education is much better in Indonesia. I will try to do my best and make education in Indonesia of good quality and even respect by other countries in the field of education. That's all from me. Thanks for watching.